With the new leadership in Washington, can we breathe a sigh of relief when it comes to the risk of rising taxes? I'm Becky Swansberg, an expert in tax and legislative risk and retirement, and I'm here to unfortunately say we cannot yet exhale on taxes. Now, that doesn't mean that this new administration and House and Senate leadership are not committed to keeping our taxes low. The challenge is when we look at retirement, it is not a short-term endeavor. Retirement is not just about the next 4 years, but about the next 10, 20, 30, or even 40 years into the future. And that means over time, we still have a tremendous risk of taxes rising. Why is that? Well, we currently have a federal debt of over $36 trillion. We also have an aging population here in America, with more Americans requiring services in the years to come from Medicare, Social Security, and more. Put on top of that, a government budget that each year is spending considerably more money than it is generating, and it becomes clear that over time, taxes are likely to rise. That means we need to spend the next 4 years preparing for what could occur in the next 40 years. Tax and legislative risk is not primarily driven in retirement by whether or not Republicans or Democrats hold the White House, the House, or the Senate. That has an impact, but it's not the main impact. The main thing driving tax and legislative risk in your retirement approach is the fact that every 2 years in America, we have elections, which means every 2 years, we get new government. While we may have leadership in Washington today that is working to keep taxes low, we do not know what lies ahead. You don't want to spend your retirement trying to navigate the next 10 to 15 election cycles and administrations. We don't want to hope in retirement that we will have leaders that have the best interests of our retirement approach in mind. We want the confidence that no matter who is leading us in Washington, our retirement approach will be okay. And the way to do that is through some tax diversification of our retirement assets. We have to make sure that a portion of our retirement assets are protected against the risk of rising taxes over the long term in retirement. Make sure you're working with a financial professional who understands mitigating tax and legislative risk in retirement, not just in the next 4 years, but for all of your retirement in the next 40. We want to make sure in retirement, no matter who's in the White House, who's leading the House, and who's leading the Senate, that you can have the kind of retirement income you're depending on to live the lifestyle you want in the future.